Hi beauty bar ladies. You guys have voted and I have listened. So my #1 video that was voted for is the concealer tips and tricks. So the concealer that I've been using that you guys are familiar with is this one. It's a Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. And like I've mentioned before, I got it 2 shades darker than my actual skin tone. And that's so it'll double as a highlight. So you get 2 for 1. Okay, so we're going to use that today. We're also going to use a damp beauty blender. Like I said before, a damp beauty blender is good because when it's damp, it'll take off the excess product off your face. So who doesn't love that? So you don't get it, the excess product, setting in lines, setting in, pores and that sort of thing. So I've already gone on with my primer and my foundation. So that way my next step is concealer. So we're also going to use a few things I haven't used before in the past, so you guys can see. I also use this, which is MAC Emphasize. This is a shaping powder, which I'm going to set my my concealer with. And so that's a step that I haven't included in my videos. Okay, so we're going to start out, and I've already put it on the back of my hand. With this product, a little goes a long way. So in this video, I'm going to do things a little bit differently, because I get to talk it through. So we're going to add the concealer under our eyes in a V shape, and we're going to go all the way to our hairline, okay? In a V shape, you're going to go down to the apples of your cheek and over to your hairline. And we're going to do it the same on the other side, and do the same way in a V shape. Okay, and then what I haven't done before is we're going to take it on the side of the nose here and on the top of the nose and on the sides here where we're usually, as women, we get kind of red around there, and then just blemish control. I have a few, sorry, I'm looking in the mirror right here so you guys don't have to look at the camera. I'm just doing a little blemish control, and you can do that once with the excess that you get off on the beauty blender. So I always break out around my chin area and on my forehead. Okay, so after we're done doing that, and I've used all the product, I'm telling you guys, this is amazing. Okay, so we're going to take our damp beauty blender, I can't talk, and we're going to blot that out. And I usually take it underneath the sink, and I squeeze it about 4 times with the running water on it, and then I take a paper towel and I squeeze it out in the paper towel too so it's not soaking wet. So see, it's already blended that in. I go over my eyes to kind of prime it for that eyeshadow, whatever eyeshadow I'm doing for the day. Okay? And then I'm going to do it this same way on the other side. Just tap it out. Go over the eyes just for a second. Get in the corner of the eye there. So you don't have a cakey amount of product in the corner of your eye, because nobody likes that. And I like to have my hair back because I can't stand, okay, it's going to look a little funky, but oh well. So we're going to blot that out, and I'm looking in my mirror, guys, so in case it looks a little freaky. In this video, I'm trying to keep it a little short. But I wanted to be able to talk to you guys because usually when I do a voiceover video, I forget things and I'm like, oh man. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more in-depth. Okay, so I go on the top of my nose up to my forehead with the excess. I go around my nose and I go on my chin area. Okay? Then I'm going to take that MAC Pro Emphasize and I'm going to take this kind of brush and I'm going to swirl it in there, tap off the excess, and I'm going to pat. You're patting first and then we'll sweep it. So same thing, tap it, and then we're going to pat. And you can do this with regular powder. You don't have to have MAC Emphasize shaping powder, but I just do because I've seen girls in videos that have this, and it just helps lock in that concealer so it doesn't move. And we're going to go on the top of our nose, on our forehead, on the side, and we're going to go on our Cupid's bow. We're not going to touch anything from your apples or your cheeks down with this shaping powder. We're only going to go here, right here where I put it, on the forehead and down the nose. And we're just dabbing. Dab, dab, dab. Okay? And the reason why we're going to go with the separate powder on the lower part, and this could be any powder that you guys want to use. I'm using my Urban Decay, and I have Pan here, which is so sad. And I'm just using a regular brush, and we're going to go and get the lower part, because when I'm just on the sides here, because we're going to add contour. Like you guys have seen my videos before, we're going to add contour to this lower part here. And the reason why I'm adding different powder is because the contour, when you put on the powder, it blends better. If you don't have any powder at the bottom of your face, it's not going to blend like it usually does. Okay, so I'm going to put it here on the neck. Alright, so I made a few notes just to make sure I was doing all that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is my next video, which is going to be contour. So I hope this helps you guys, and thanks for watching. Bye.